Group E standings looks like this. Well played, the Ivory Coast, with that 1-0 win. Who got the goal? Nedum?
Diallo.
Late on in the game. Big time winner for the Manchester United man. And the Ivory Coast take it. Were you surprised by that?
I'm going to say no. I don't think this was a great game. I don't think it was a great game at all. But I thought in the second half, Ivory Coast felt like they were better. They felt like they were the better of the two sides.
Senegal not much better in the first half. Excuse me.
Listen, yeah.
Or Senegal, for that matter.
Let's not worry about Senegal just now. But it felt like they were a little bit better. They carried a bit more threat. And I think in terms of like star attackers, I thought Diamande was really good. I think he was forcing the Ecuadorian defenders back. And some of the quality in terms of his final pass wasn't great for the most part. But he was very, very dangerous. And I think he carried the flame for them. So I think based on the second half, I think I'm okay with that result. But it was a tough game. It was very much a battle. Yeah. Certain bits of individual quality, but they're going to be tough teams to play against.
Yeah, in order for Ecuador to be successful in this World Cup, they're going to have to answer a question that I don't think they answer in CONMEBOL qualifiers, and that is, are you going to score enough goals? Mm-hmm. And in all honesty, they did create a couple of chances today. They hit them off the post, and when those things begin to happen, then you're depending heavily on what you do defensively. Again, this is a team that scored less than a goal per game in World Cup qualifiers over a course period of 3 years, 3.5 years. It tells you that they're not all that dynamic or all that productive. And so they're going to depend on what they do defensively. And to your point about Jan Diamande, Piero Hincapié is going to have a difficult time sleeping tonight because anytime Diamande gave one of these, Hincapié was, ay mama, where do I go now? You see the guy not moving all that well. And it's not like Diamante was doing a step over. It was just a little, and he's gone.
Sorry, what was that?
I mean, and Hincapié, you think of Piero Hincapié, and he had a good season with Arsenal. You're thinking that this is a guy that can defend 1v1 situations, and he's gone. It happened often. Very often, certainly in the first half, and it happened again in the second half, and the goal comes from that as well. The 1v1 defending of Ecuador has to be able to address even a guy like Jan Diamande, as difficult as that may be. Why do I say that? Because if you're struggling to score goals on the other side, you have to keep it at 0 on your side, in your defensive half, in order to have an opportunity to win the match. They did not do that, and then give Ivory Coast the credit that they deserve in the sense that they took advantage of the opportunity. It was a really good finish from Diallo. A finish that could have been taken the same way by Nicolas Pepe in the first half, which he did not. Ecuador will think back to the post that they hit, but I think more so than anything is the fact that they just don't create enough chances. And when they do, they don't put them away. It keeps Ivory Coast around. They scored a goal, 1-0, 3 points. See you guys later.